Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for February the 8th through to the 14th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, let me take a moment to thank you. Truly thank you for all the support, all the love you send my way each and every day, through the like button, through subscribing, through your comments, through just showing up. Thank you so much. You guys rock. So now let's get to you. Now, the first three cards I laid down had me a little worried, but then I laid down the rest of the cards and I thought, okay, so this is all in our heads for the most part. So you might be feeling, well, we're not going to start with the first card. We're going to start with the card that crosses it over, okay, which is the Seven of Cups. And so I think you may be walking in from trying to do too much, trying to raise the bar on yourself too much, trying to expect more from yourself than is humanly possible. And so you really need to zone it in. You need to narrow it down. You need to look at your priority list. You need to look at what really matters and doesn't matter. Okay? We started actually with the Seven of Swords here. And this is, in essence, getting your priority list straightened out. I read this card so different, and I wait for what I'm supposed to say for this card. If there's a couple of cards that I just wait, and it's always something different. I know the traditional meaning of this card is to watch your back, but I don't get that, okay? I get you prioritizing, understanding what you truly need in your life to go forward, and what you don't need, or who you need and who you don't need. What situations you need to put yourself into. What situations you need to pull yourself out of. And I think this is more of an inward week for you. Okay? Meditation, prayer, thinking things through, understanding what we have the Nine of Swords. I think this video is messing up. I'm going to keep going. Hopefully it will straighten itself out and I won't be looking like I'm talking a different language here. The Nine of Swords. Now this is sleepless nights. This is worry. This is anxiety. And it's the thoughts that play in your head. You know, when you're ready to close your eyes at night and your brain says, hey, let's talk, and you say, sure. And then it goes back to like your childhood of things that you have long forgotten and brings up the ugliest, dirtiest, yucky laundry you ever saw in your life of yourself. We want to schedule this time. If there's things to look through, and I think there is, I think we need to re-examine where our focus is. I think you've been all over the place lately, maybe. And it's hard to be grounded, or it's hard to know what step is necessary, the next step, and how to bring it all together. So we don't want anxiety, we don't want worry, we don't want concern, especially at 2 in the morning when you're trying to go to sleep because you have to have another productive day, right? So if things are worrying you, if you have concerns about things, first of all, yell stop and try and think of something positive, something beautiful, something to put a smile on your face, something to make you happy. And schedule the time to reflect, to see how you're going to move forward. And don't worry about what you did yesterday or the day before or the day before that. It's water under the bridge. You can't go back and change it. You've learned from it by living the experience. So you don't need to replay it, tear it apart, analyze it. You already know the answers. So move on from it. The next card we have is the Ten of Swords. Now, Everybody fears when this card comes out, and you shouldn't, okay? I take it as a very positive card because this tells me you have been through the struggles, you've been through the war zone, you've been through the tears and the chaos. The sun is trying to break through the clouds. Those swords are not in your back. They are your shield. They are your weapon to go forward with the strength. And you're pushing yourself up. You're ready to face the day anew. And I think as the week goes on, you're going to feel strengthened. You're going to feel empowered. But I just get this feeling and I'm obviously not all of you are feeling that, or you might be feeling it just a little bit, where some are just feeling like the weight of the world is on their shoulder. So wherever you are sitting, just know it's going to get better, and it's going to take a matter of backing up and prioritizing and understanding where you need to put your energy and where you don't, who you need around you in your life and who you don't. We have the Hangman here, and it really, he says it all. It's a week of meditation. It's a week of prayer. It's a week of connecting with God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, to understand where you can bring balance into your life, how you can maintain balance in your life, how you can strengthen and empower yourself. The card above is the Empress. This is new beginnings. This is new energy, new life, new paths, new opportunities, new people. So even if you're starting out the week kind of on a downward slope here, it's going to go up, okay? Because we have the Empress here and she's overriding the entire week. So you got to get yourself in a positive state. You've got to get yourself knowing that you are going in the right direction. Because the Empress is here to bring in those new beginnings, those new opportunities, those new friendships. And we have the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords can sometimes lead to new action going forward, but before you have that action forward, we usually use that sword to draw a line in the sand in a relationship more often than not. So somebody's been taking advantage of you, or somebody's been pushing your buttons, or whatever the case may be. Somebody may be standing in your way, somebody may be pulling you back, somebody may be setting up a roadblock. And, this is where you really need to have those heart-to-hearts. And so meditate and pray on how that conversation is going to go so that they understand. I mean, we don't want to burn bridges here, but we don't want people standing in the way of our happiness. So oftentimes when this card appears, it is new action in a forward direction, but it is only after we draw that line in the sand with the sword. And we say, no more. This has got to change. This has got to stop. I don't like this. We need to discuss this and clear the air so that you can go forward with the strength and hopefully their buy-in and their support in helping you go forward. Absolutely. Now, as we go closer to the weekend and into next week, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is hard work, absolutely hard work, but you hold the paintbrush to your tomorrow. So how do you want it to look? You get to paint the portal of your tomorrow. You get to paint the doorway of your tomorrow. So dream big. And this is a hard work. This is doing it the long way. This is not taking the shortcut. So you want to keep your integrity intact. A job worth doing is a job worth doing well. People are watching. When this card comes up, people are watching even though you may not feel or see their presence. So if you are working towards a promotion at work or a new placement within the job world, or it could be in the neighborhood. You belong to a group or something, and they've been kind of watching you because they want to promote you within the group in some way, or in the neighborhood, or within the family. So this is a time not to take time out as much as doing a job well. Whatever you plan on doing, you want to give it your best effort because other people are watching. It is going to matter down the road. It is coupled with the Chariot, so your focus. Okay, so where we have this Seven of Cups energy at the very beginning of the week and probably lasting the majority of the week of getting your priorities straight, understanding what needs to stay and what needs to go, people, situations. Now we have the Chariot, so now your focus is there. Now you are looking on your path. Now you are full stream ahead. You are focused into your tomorrow. You hold those reins. You drive the energy. For love, we have the Nine of Cups, your wish card. So if you are in a relationship, then you know what? Create the experiences. And I wouldn't say go out and do all kinds of stuff. I would say plan an evening alone. Light the candles for dinner. Put on a movie or some soft music. Enjoy each other. If you are looking for a relationship, this is definitely where you want to affirm that Mr. or Mrs. Right is going to be walking towards you, or Miss Right, I should say, is walking towards you as you put out that affirmation that you are going to meet them. Okay, this is your wish card. So put it out to the universe who you want to meet, what kind of person, the values they hold, how they support you, how they love you, how you can lean on them. And that very image may come back as a reality. For work and career, we have the Page of Pentacles. So you might be looking at changing jobs, changing careers, trying something new, trying something different. It's almost like you are focusing on a crystal ball here and you are trying to see into the future. Being a page, it's usually something new. It could be a new business that you want to get off the ground. It could be a new job. It could be putting out your resumes in places that it matches your potential of what you can bring to the table. So look for, even if you are well grounded in a place of work right now and you are very happy and you're content there, you want to look at new ways of doing things, new ways of driving, maybe productivity or the bottom line, or giving things a new look, because that is where you are going to excel. Spirituality is the Seven of Pentacles, so this is, what are you cultivating? Do you have a spiritual routine? Do you stick to it? Now, a spiritual routine doesn't have to be an hour and a half every day, okay? People don't get that, and so they think I have no time to have prayer and spirituality and meditation in my life. Do you know how busy I am? 2 minutes. 2 minutes in the morning or in the evening. 2 minutes. Try and do 2 minutes, the same time, in the same place, every day. Give yourself those 2 minutes. Make it 5 one day, but stay with 2 minutes. You don't need any more than 2 minutes. Some deep breathing, just to bring yourself into a centered position. A prayer, a small meditation. You don't have to go overboard with hours and making it formal and lighting candles and sitting in a perfect posture. And your spirituality is yours and yours alone, and it can work any way you want it. Don't worry. God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe will hear you. But what are you cultivating? What are you growing as far as spirituality is concerned in your life? For health and well-being, we have the Star. So this week would be a week of setting goals to improve your health, improve your lifestyle, improve your well-being. And you can get some very fast, tangible results. So this would be the week where you quit drinking, quit smoking, join the gym, start eating healthier, getting a little bit of exercise in every day. This is where you can make a commitment to yourself and you can see it long term. It will be sustainable. So this is a beautiful week to step into a practice that is going to see you long term. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.